Good morning. You are welcome to a health guide. My name is Dr. Isa Abdul-Mujib. We are still looking at the left-handed and right-handed people. It marvels you, while majority of people are right-handed, about 90%, and you are also surprised why only 10% or less than 10% are left-handed, and then you have the less than maybe 2 or 3% that ambidextrous, that's those that can use the tool effectively. Now, this has a genetic factor, which we have explained in our last episodes. Both hemispheres of the brain work together for every reason because they are not dependent of one another. They are interdependent. That means they work together. However, the left brain tend to work more than the right brain, and so that's why most of us that are right. That's why majority are right-handed, and that's because we use our left brain. However, for those that are left-handed who use their right brain more, they have some special skill which we have mentioned in our last episode in terms of language skills, fluency. Maybe that's also account for why some of them speak very well and they can play with words a lot. Look at Barack Obama, the way he speaks, and others. It is an exceptional gift for them. It all started in utero. The growth of your choice of hand, it starts with you when you are just 9 or 10 weeks inside your mother. By the time you are about the second trimester is after 13 weeks, you already make a choice of the hand you're going to make use of. And I want mothers particularly to listen to this episode very carefully. Now, a baby who has made a choice of the hand is going to use in utero at 13 weeks or 14 weeks or 15 weeks in the womb. And remember, the baby is still going to 40 weeks. By 13 weeks, I already determined the kind of hand it's going to use. I can assure you, even for we as medical doctors, sometimes when we conduct scan, you see the baby already sucking a particular thumb in utero inside the woman. By the time the baby is around 28 weeks, you see him sucking a particular thumb inside the woman. So that means that there's a preference for a particular hand while it's still in the woman. So therefore, handedness is probably a hardwired before birth. That means that it's a wiring system that's already occurring in the brain that no one can alter, or you cannot forcefully alter it. And let me give you an example. The pattern every child grows through, which you as a parent also does, is that when you are growing at the very childhood age, there is also a mixture of the two hands, and that's why you want to greet a child. Sometimes it gives you a left hand, or sometimes it gives you a right hand. Depends on his mood, depends on the part of the brain that's active at that time. Sometimes doesn't mean the child is going to be using left hand, but at that time you don't condition the child and start forcing the child. And I know some religious organization or group believe that, okay, or even culturally, we agree that the devil is using left hand, and so if a child is using left hand, we want to force that child by every means to change to the right hand. Most often time, we have turned such children to dullard. They cannot be intelligent again because you have forced their brain into the other part that's not functional for them. And this call for attention as parents, as the case may be. So before you go away, the culture of Japan, Asian, and China, if you look at them very well, they have less people that are left-handed. Whereas in the West, American and the United Kingdom and other parts, you have people that are more of left-handed and they use more of left-handed. Why? Because in their own climb, they do not discourage you if you have a left-handed, because they believe that they have a strength in your left-hand system. Until we come your way again, I want you to remember that do not force your child to change one hand to the other. All you need to do is that wait for that child when it's about 5. That's when you will know exactly which of the hand that this baby wants to use. And so whichever one that's easier for this child, please encourage this child to make best use of that hand at that time so that it doesn't feel intimidated while he grows up. Until we come your way again, you can talk to us on 080 233 11868. Thank you for listening.